Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Rockdor44 and I am standing on top of a giant pillar of diamonds because in my hand right here I have a Fortune 3 pick. So we're going to see what 38 blocks of diamond ore will yield when using our Richie pick, our Fortune 3. I love seeing all that experience. I love seeing all those diamonds. Oh, look, they're popping up by like 3. So Fortune has a chance of getting up to 3 diamonds per ore block. So it's not guaranteed, but it's pretty darn good. Look at that. A stack and almost a half of diamonds from 38 diamond ore blocks. Now I did keep one ore block here just as a placeholder, so that way when I shift click, the ore, it pops right into the spot that is open or that's saved for it. So 64, 34 diamonds here, 33. We're gonna make some diamond armor, and as you can see, I have enchanted my iron armor. I got protection 2 on everything. These are my gold nether boots. But I also had a book that had protection 2 on it. And we all know that a protection 2 book and a protection 2 piece of armor will yield a protection 3. So now I'm sporting some pretty good armor. I can't really complain about it. I've got some great tools. This is just my general pickaxe, what I'll use for digging up most anything. Then I've got my Silk Touch. You can see it's only got 416 durability left, so it's going to need to get repaired soon. But it's an efficiency 3, so it cuts through just about everything really nice. And then here is my ultimate tool. Unbreaking 3, so it's going to last a long time. Efficiency 5, so it'll cut real fast. You saw how quick it cut through all that diamond ore. And Fortune 3. We've got 1,555 out of 1,561. That means we only used up 6 durability with the Unbreaking 3 enchantment. That's why that Unbreaking is so good. So good. I did some mining to collect some blocks. I got a bunch of more cobblestone and a bunch more stone so we can cook all that stone up. But I also got some iron ore and some gold ore. And I split up all my iron like this. I do 8 at a time, and I put in one piece of coal, and it just cooks everything up so much quicker than putting all 64 in one furnace and waiting for it to tick down. So I'm in pretty good shape today. I went back to the nether and I gathered some more materials. So we got some nether bricks, we got a bunch of quartz, we have some more nether quartz ore, and we even got a bunch of gold. I'm going to go back and get some nylium, some nilium, some of that crimson stuff, so we can grow our own big giant fungus trees and harvest those blocks. I did plant a couple of vines up here on the ceiling and let them grow down. And they grew down until the point where I could like just about jump on it and climb up. So that was like maybe 4 blocks down. 1, 2, 3, yeah, maybe 4 or 5 blocks down. So there were 10 blocks, and I broke each of them, and I only got 3 vines. So it's not a 1-for-1. I've also been smelting up some glass, because I think that ring over there is going to be a glass ring, or like a glass globe, or some kind of giant crystal right around here. And of course, that is where our nether portal is. So I'm going to go and do some work over there. We'll see what kind of design I come up with. Hopefully it's going to be something cool. Alright guys, I'll catch you later. Bye. Well, it only took maybe 3 days, but I finally got this building done. Well, I got the sphere done. I'm still not happy with some of the things inside, but I'll keep playing around with it. That was really the what took the longest of this whole build. Was like I kind of wanted an indoor kind of seating, like inside the sphere, but it just didn't look right. You know, like this magical sphere, and then it has this plain blah man-made interior. I do like the access of the stairs is kind of to the back, and I'm like, behind the portal. So when you come up here and you're talking to, everyone, uh, uh, they can see you, and it just makes things more fun. But I don't like the floor here. Like, never mind that it's all birch. That's just what I had a lot of. But I don't like the floor. It's kind of like all wasted, and you can't see the glory of the sphere with all the stuff in the way. So I think I'm going to rip all that out and instead focus on this area down here. So maybe carve out like a big depression in the ground. Like when this thing was discovered, it maybe just a little corner of it was poking out at the top. And we started chipping away at the ground around it and trying to figure out what it looked like. And then we would have this big crater that we dug out all around. Or maybe there would be a reinforced wall of some kind, to prevent cave-ins. But then we need something to hold this sphere up. So maybe like a claw type thing, that holds on to this. I don't know. That's another thing that I was kind of wondering about, like what to do. And I tried a few different things. I thought a bunch about it, different things, and yeah, it was taking a long time. So what I've decided to do is leave it like this for now. Maybe work on this outdoor bit of the structure. We'll get something a little more building-esque. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I can come up with in a couple of days. Hopefully it'll be something good. Hopefully everyone will like it. But while I was working over here, you see, like if we did dig this out, it would go right down into the valley. So maybe, but that's a lot of digging. Anyway, I noticed this little water feature. So it's a little water source there, which is no problem. I can dig it back and make it look a little bit more natural, like a mountain spring. But then the water, it just kind of ends right here. It doesn't go anywhere. There's a little bit of a cave down there we could, cover up. But I'd like to connect this water down here into this little pond, and then connect this little pond down here to this ocean. Because it doesn't really make sense that there's an ocean separated by a little beach and a pond, separated by, a few blocks, and then there's running water, when I could probably just break out a couple of blocks and have it flow into here. But anyway, that's the next thing that I'm going to distract myself with while I think about, what else I could do with this thing. Yeah, kind of like the kind of claw idea, like these big curving things that come out and hold this. I don't know. I'll have to, like I say, if I stop thinking about it, inspiration may hit me while I'm working on this. And there's also a little bit of water there, so maybe I could continue the lake or the little river all the way in this way. I don't know that I could use the river for any kind of transportation. I don't think... I mean, it goes in the general direction of that village that we found, but it doesn't go all the way there. I've actually never walked around here. It goes around this way. The path is right over here. So it might offer us a little bit quicker passage, at least to that beach there. I don't think it would be much quicker, though, because this is a shorter route. And the boat, you know, it's a little bit longer. But once we get there, well, maybe we could... Oh, maybe that's something else we can work on in the future. So many possibilities with this game. But one thing that is for certain is that I need iron. I need an iron farm. I went caving and I got, you know, a few stacks of iron, which is great, but I need a more steady income of iron. So what I was thinking is right here at the top of this little hill, we could level out all of these blocks and make a big kind of platform to build on here. And this would be some sort of iron farm. I've seen a few designs that are stackable, so we could potentially get some pretty decent spawns. And well, I don't know, it could be a really good thing, but I haven't built an iron farm in a long time, so it could also be a very bad thing. I'm guessing it's going to be the latter. It's going to be maybe not a bad thing, but just not a good thing. Oh, and one other thing I forgot to show you guys was my little mini farm thing. All we have here are some droppers or dispensers. You put, you know, your bone meal in here as much as you can. I put half a stack in, like, just for testing. And there's a piston here. Behind the piston is that observer that's pointed down to look at this dispenser. And then whatever these building blocks are, it just fills in the top, and you put redstone on top, like in a horseshoe, not on the piston, like on all the other ones around it. And how this works is you take whatever crop you want. This is going to get a little loud, so sorry. Turn this on, stand up right here to catch all the drops, and you just right click. And, oh, there we go. I guess you need more than a couple of seeds, but you just spam click and you get all the wheat you need. And you can turn it off when it drives you crazy. And we got 9 wheat, and we got like a bunch more seeds. We started out with 1. Well, we started out with what, 3 or 4. So yeah, if you stand here with a handful of seeds and spam click right here, or just hold down your right mouse button, you can get a bunch of wheat. And it also works for carrots. You have to aim at the dirt. So I guess you need just enough in your inventory to keep your hand full, but just holding down the right mouse button, and look at all that stuff. Pretty darn handy. We got tons of carrots. And how much do we use? Maybe half? Oh, we're down to 6. 6 there. Oh, 22 there. And 6 there. Let's try to balance this out, shall we? Well, let's grab these 3. And we'll left click our mouse and drag it. And that distributes them all evenly. So we'll get 12 there. We'll give 11 here. And the other 11 here. And it could go in any slot. Alright, let's try this one more time and see what we get with our, 30-something seeds. Or bone meal. Whoops. And we should hear the dispensers make a different sound. Oh, there. I think most of them are out. Because we were getting a lot of sparkles, then we were just getting one. So, yeah, that one's out. This one probably has... Oh, that one's out, and that one's out. Okay, so... Oh, those seeds really fly everywhere. Guess you can't really do this around lava. Let's see, what did we get? We got 21. Hey, that was like, what, like 10 more? Yeah, that was pretty fair. It's about one piece of wheat and a few seeds for every bone meal. And then we can always go outside and put our seeds in that composter to make more bone meal for these dispensers. So this isn't my design. I just thought that it was a nice sort of little machine to have to feed the cows. So I highly recommend building one of these. Doesn't take up much space. You can probably make it look a lot cooler than I did. But this is a very functional spot. It's not really meant for style, even though I sort of tried to make it look nice. I still don't know what to do over here, though. Maybe nothing. These might just get walled off, so it looks better. And then in the future, if we have some kind of a project, then we can cut this out and use that for something. The ceiling looks kind of low here. If we can raise it up, maybe do a cool pattern. I don't know. But I do know is I want to get over to that waterfall area and work on that area. Make it look a little bit more normal. So that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go get some supplies. And then I'm going to boat over there because, you know, we have boats. And start making that look a little bit nicer. Because, you know, this game isn't just about winning. It's about enjoying the win. You know, like first you do things the hard way. The agony. And then once you get kind of crazy and you get some good blocks, then you have the ecstasy. See how I did? See how I did that? Agony and ecstasy. Yeah. Okay. Off to the waterfall. Okay, well, I got done with my little terraforming project. Well, I mean, it's not 100% done, but, you know, it should suffice. Let's go take a look at it. I haven't tried to boat along it, and I don't think it's going to work because it's at a different level. See, the water does flow down a little bit because I was trying to, or I wasn't trying, but I was being a little lazy. And yeah, boats sink when they go underwater. Okay, so yeah, that doesn't work. But at least this makes like a little bit more sense. I kind of reshaped the waterfall so it kind of flows in two forks into this nice still pond here. Then it goes down a little bit of rapids down to over there, and then around the corner. There wasn't much I could do, but I still did it. Again, from that little peaceful pond down these little rapids to this little river over here. I don't know if the boat will fit in here. If I could, thank you. I don't know if the boat can fit. Oh, just barely. I had a shovel. There. So see, now we can get from, at least from the waterfall over here to this little area. And this is about as far as it goes. Oh, we go a little bit farther. Oh, let me through. Oh, I hear a zombie. Can we go there? Now we can go. Yeah, so we come all the way down here. This is kind of nice. Let's go for a nice casual boat ride. Yeah, and here's our path. Now, I don't know if this can go any farther. Boy, if it does. No, it looks like that's it. We're going to have to maybe carve this all out. Oh, if we wanted to continue. I don't think it's worth carving all this out just to get a little waterway over here. So we will call that little waterfall project done. And at least it makes sense to me. You know, the water flows out of the mountain because of a spring, and then it flows to somewhere, which is over here. Oh, hey, I'll pick up some free ink sacks. Sure. Oh, you know what? Let's leave this boat right here. Give this spot like a little bit of life. Here, let's even light it up a little bit. There, that's our boat dock. So if we're feeling adventurous and we want to go for a little boat ride, and if we're coming back from the village way over there, then we can hop in that boat and go up this far. And similarly, if we're here at the spawn shack and we feel like taking a boat instead of walking on this wonderful path, then we can hop on that boat and take it over to the beach. Next up, I don't know why I'm going that way. I want to come down here, and I made a little fishing rod. See, I leveled all this out, so it's just beach at this level. But this little spot right around here seemed like a really nice spot to do some fishing. Now, fishing is a whole nother thing in Minecraft. There are many variables when it comes to fishing. I won't be able to cover them all in one episode because there are so many things. So if you want to know more about fishing, just go to the wiki, the Minecraft wiki, or got it. Yay, advancement. If you want to know more about the specifics, then go and read up on it. But I need one of the things that we can fish out of the water are treasures, such as enchanted fishing rods. And once we get good enchanted fishing rods, like a Unbreaking 3 and a Luck of the Sea 3 and a Lure 3, that means the fishing rod won't break. It won't take as much damage as we use it. The Luck of the Sea will give us more chance to pick up treasure rather than garbage, because you can still fish out, like sticks and, junk, stuff like that. Luck of the Sea will get us the better stuff. And some of the better stuff that you can get are mending books or enchanted books of several varieties. But mending is what the real prize is here. But there you go. My little inlet cove, little fishing area is open. I have my sphere built. I'll work more on the front of that. And I'm going to have to make a bunch more shovels. Well, I have 30 levels now. So I could always make a diamond shovel. Now, when you first start playing, you're going to have like these rubbish wood and stone tools and iron tools, and ideally you'll get to diamond tools rather quickly. The better your tools are, the quicker and just all the better experience you're going to have in doing everything. So I'd recommend upgrading your tools as soon as possible. Because, I mean, you're going to be using those tools forever, you know, to do everything. So, you know, you might as well get something good. Let's see, what can we get with this? Oh, let's just put them all in there. Yep, Unbreaking 3. Well, I think that's fantastic right away. Even if it doesn't have any other enchantments on it. Unbreaking, Diamond Shovel. Diamond, that only breaks, or 3.5 and 1, 5.5, 1. This will break blocks quicker. So going with a better tool. Oh, look at that. Silk Touch. Well, efficiency 4. Oh, this is going to be a fast shovel. Silk Touch is nice, but it's not bad. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. That thing will come in handy. I'm going to use the heck out of this. I was kind of hoping for like well, I guess I can try for a fortune. Let's get some more of this. If we can get a good fortune shovel. Ooh, efficiency 4? I thought I didn't know efficiency went up that high. Efficiency 4, or, yeah, no, that's right, efficiency 4. Efficiency 3, boy. I mean, they're both good, but if it had fortune, I would definitely take either one of them. But because it doesn't, I'm not going to chance it. Oh, what can we get with a book? I always like double check what these can do. Oh, Luck of the Sea. So we could do a Luck of the Sea enchantment. But honestly, we're going to fish out a enchanted fishing rod. It only got 64 uses. But we're going to fish out any fishing rods. And we can just combine those later. Let's close these up. And I believe fishing mechanics has changed a little bit in Minecraft. But you used to be able to fish in just like a one block of water. So if you were underground and starving, and if you had a fishing rod for some reason, or if you found one, then you could use that fishing rod to get all the food you needed. Well, until it broke. But I think something changed in fishing at some point, and where the water needs to be open to the sky. I'm not sure if that's 100%, because at the time I read that, I was playing on Bedrock, and this is Java edition. So I didn't really pay too much of attention to it because it didn't affect me. Oh, look at that. We can still fish indoors. That's great. That's good to know. I like that. Okay, so we'll put our fishing rod up there. Hey, maybe this will be all the fishing stuff. Yeah, that works. This could be all the stuff we get from fishing. Well, I'm going to do some more fishing off camera because, as you see, it's not terribly exciting. And I'm also going to do a little terraforming up there off camera because it's not that exciting. And I will come back to you in the next episode and show you what I have been up to. There should be some pretty big progress made up in this area, and maybe even in the other village over there. Well, until then, I'm Rockdoor44, and I'll see you guys later.